Well, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Welcome back. We're going out to the woods again for the second weekend of deer camp. We just finished our Thanksgiving festivities here at the house, and now it's time to get back out on the road and get back to deer camp. I've got, as far as rifle season goes, I've got a doe tag I can fill, and it's still archery season, so I've got a buck and a doe tag with archery. So we're hoping to at least get one more. I'd like to fill all the tags and be done with the hunt and get back to work on some other projects, but just want to get the freezer filled up for next year and save us a lot of money on beef. Anyhow, I'm fixing to go, so when I get out there and get things rolling, I'll bring you back and keep you updated. See you in a little bit. Well, good morning, folks. Welcome back. Saturday morning, day after Thanksgiving, and the deer camp strikes again with this really nice 8-point buck. We're gonna talk to my brother's neighbor and see what he would charge to maybe have this one taxidermed. If it's too much, then it'll be another European mount done, and I'll take care of my nephew. Anyhow, there it is. I still have a doe tag to fill and 2 archery tags, but this is a nice area, and we've been blessed this weekend, or this hunting season. So anyway, we've got probably plenty of meat now to last us through the year and into next year. So anyway, I'll keep you posted on what else goes on. Well, good afternoon. Happy Friday, Black Friday. We're saving lots of money, 100%. This is my spare gun. I told you about that last weekend that I brought up here. My cousin's has come in to hunt, and come to find out his rifle had never been sighted in, so I was going to loan him this one, and I have run into the same problem with this rifle as I did my 30-06 last Saturday morning. Can't close the bolt when it has a live round in it. Makes no sense. Of course, my stepson cleaned my guns for me last year, and I don't really know what on earth could have happened. So I brought my gun cleaning kit with me, and I cleaned it as best I could. And I had to, of course, use the cleaning rod as a ramrod to get the round out of it. And so, after doing that, I had heard a while back that these Mosin Nagants, some of them were having difficulty with the modern ammunition. So I went and grabbed. My nephew's got some of these military rounds, and they worked. So the old girl is live. So I left it bolted, and what I did was I pulled back on the bolt here, pulled the trigger back, and then eased the bolt forward, and then uncocked the weapon. And you can do that with any bolt action rifle. But this morning I helped my nephew get a 8-point buck, and I loaned my 30-06 to my cousin. And while we were outside messing with this, I heard my brother shoot, and he missed. So I got to give him some grief about it when he gets back to the camper. So anyway, I'm also chatting back and forth with a fellow up in Minnesota. His name is George. I don't know his last name, but he's got a YouTube channel, and I think it's Living North channel or something like that. But he sells really nice hunting knives. I want to say it's called Hukua or something like that. I'll have to go back and look. And what I'll do is I'll in the description I'll put a link to his website. But I bought one of his hunting knives, and I kind of wish I would have had it this morning because my shift field was just as dull as it can be, and that big buck knife I have, it's too big to get up in the chest cavity with. So I've got that ordered, and I'm also going to order another blade from him so I can use a big antler that I have to make a handle for it and kind of make my own hunting knife. So we've been kind of going back and forth, but where we're at now, every now and then the wind will blow us a signal for the cell phone, so when I get back where I can communicate with George, I'll let him know what's going on, and I want to go ahead and purchase the knives or the blades, but I'll have to do that when I get back home and can get on my computer. But anyway, that's the camp update. 2 bucks, 1 doe. And the guys are out in the field now. I'm just kind of piddling around. I'm glad I brought my crossbow, so I'm going to have to switch over to crossbow unless I can get a doe. So anyhow, that's the update this afternoon. I'll keep you posted on how things are going, and I'll catch you back a little bit later. See you shortly.
Good morning, Colton. It's 4:30. Time to get up. The deer are going, "Hey, Colton! Colton! Colton!"
That's got YouTube written all over it.
Yep, that's what's on. The Coltanian.
Well, good morning, folks. It's Sunday morning, and we are headed out. It's about 9:26. My brother and I both stayed in and let my nephew go out and hunt. And it was cold, wind blowing, just like it was yesterday. Didn't see nothing. So that's gonna bring this weekend to a close. And I think we're probably gonna kind of give it a rest. They've got them deer scattered all over the place, and one thing I've noticed, we saw a big herd of doe. So I think what's going on now, it's part of that breeding season. The dominant buck gets them all gathered together into one big harem and does what he does. So we'll wait till things kind of calm down, maybe come back out here. I know we've got a holiday antlerless season coming up, and then of course we've got archery. So when things kind of quiet down, we'll give it a try. I think today's the 1st. I've lost track of time, which is the 1-year anniversary of me getting my first buck. And then of course this year's deer camp, 2 bucks, 1 doe. So we ought to be good for another year as far as having meat, and so on and so forth. There's a big old hawk sitting on a log out there. Anyhow, I've got a European mount to get done, then I got a plaque to make, and got to get another cartridge engraved. Anyhow, I'm gonna pause for now, and I may end this video. I may be back, I don't know. Anyway, see you shortly.